You know what I am thinking right now? I truly regret all of the bad things I have done in the last 3.5 years. And I miss being with my family. I especially miss Delu and Rosa, my kids. But if I am able to prove to the world that I can improve my behavior and learn from my mistakes, I think I will be able to move back in with my family, and see my kids again. First, I will need to make a video listing all the bad things I did in the last 4 years. And then I need to upload it to all of my social media accounts. Alright, now that I got my camera, I will put it on the tripod, and then I will be recording the video. Let's get down to business. Good afternoon, citizens of GoAnimate City. This is Taurus Hendricks, and I am making this video because I admit I have done a lot of bad things in the past, starting in 2019. The first thing I did was when I went to the movie theater with the Andersons. Boris and I were arguing over pizza. Then, when my family and I went holiday shopping at Walmart, I put on really loud music for everyone in the store to hear. Then I misbehaved at Wendy's because I wanted to go to Red Lobster instead. The next bad thing I did was get with Clyde and Boris to ground everyone in the world while everyone was watching their favorite shows on TV. Then I ruined Delu's live stream in early 2020, and I was telling him over and over again that he needed to do his homework. However, he actually got his homework assignments done that day. Shortly thereafter, I invited Boris and Classic Caillou over to my house to watch Super Bowl 54. I grounded everyone in the world again in the summer of 2020. Only thing is I did this with Cole, Classic Caillou, and Arthur, and we grounded the whole world in a Zoom meeting. Then in February 2021, I ran onto the field during Super Bowl 55 and blocked a field goal. 5 days after that, I ruined Chorus and Loris's wedding. I also misbehaved at IHOP because my favorite food wasn't on the menu, which was chocolate chip pancakes. When baseball season started in March of 2021, I became a baseball umpire and made silly calls to benefit my favorite team winning. I also threw a tantrum at the very first game of the 2021 season, which is why I decided to become an umpire. Then in the summer of 2021, I hired Karen and Taryn to look after my kids. Wait a minute, I also became Cole's boss at his workplace and grounded everyone. And then I did the same thing when I became principal of GoAnimate City High School, where I hired troublemakers to be the new teachers. And when I realized Cole and Boris weren't troublemakers anymore, I tried to force them to go back to their troublemaking ways. Last but not least, after moving out of the Hendricks house, I decided to continue my troublemaking ways. For example, I was hired to change the food items at a movie theater from popcorn to hamburgers and French fries. And I was also hired to have each theater play baby shows instead of the latest films being released. In all of this, I really regret all the bad things I've done. And I will learn from my mistakes, and become a better person moving forward. If you like this video, please give this a like, and subscribe to my channel. Alright, now that I made the video, I am going to get my laptop, so that I can upload it to YouTube and my other social media accounts. Everyone in the world will see my video, and I hope they can forgive me for my wrongdoings. Now, I'm going to log into my YouTube account, and then I will upload a video. Alright, now that I uploaded the video, let's take a look at what people wrote in the comments section. I hope I get positive feedback from this video.
Wow, I am getting positive comments. And this is good news. I think I am going to move back in with my family.
I want to watch super simple songs. 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 Please, why can't we watch super simple songs?
My goodness, this is really embarrassing. Travis always behaves childish whenever he doesn't get his way.
I know, right? Besides, Travis needs to realize he is too old to watch super simple songs, and we are also too old for these silly baby shows.
Wow, 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 wow.
That's it. Travis, go to your room, you're grounded. I'm tired of your childish behavior, and it's time to stop it.
You know what? I'm moving out of this house, and I am moving in with Karen and Arthur. That is final.
Wait, Travis, don't go. I didn't mean to ground you. It's just that I want you to move on from baby shows. That was rather strange. Also, we miss having your dad around.
I agree with you, Mom. I miss him too.
That must be your dad. I'll answer the door. Taurus, it's so good to see you back. And I am so happy for you changing your behavior for the better.
Thank you, Cora. It really means so much to me.
Welcome back, Dad. We've missed you for at least the last couple of years.
Thank you, kids. It's so good to be back, and it's also nice not to be a troublemaker anymore.
We're so proud of you, Dad, for deciding that you won't be a troublemaker anymore.
Binder, check. Notebooks, check. Pencils, check. Calculator, check. Lunch, check. Looks like I have everything ready to go so I can get to the bus stop. Wait a minute, I think I'm forgetting one other thing. And that is my PlayStation 5. Instead of having to listen to Miss Stillwater's boring lectures all day long, I am going to be playing Paw Patrol Adventure City Calls, CoComelon Play with JJ, and Roblox. I especially like playing Roblox because I can create baby show characters in that game. And I can also sing my favorite songs. Alright, I'm all set for school. Time to head down to the bus stop, and I will have breakfast once I'm on school ground. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town.
Why does Joseph sing The Wheels on the Bus and he's 11 years old?
I know, right? And who on earth keeps watching baby shows while in the 5th grade? This is very unusual.
Okay. Paw Patrol is such a really good game. And as a matter of fact, I am halfway through this level. Now, I will be driving the fire engine.
Joseph, you're not supposed to be playing video games in school.
Just a minute, I'm not yet done with this level. I can keep driving the fire engine, and then I will have won this level.
Good morning, class. I apologize for showing up late. There was a lot of traffic on the freeway. That being said, I hope you remembered that your social studies homework is due right now. So please take them out, and pass them to the front of the room, and I will collect them and grade your assignments tonight. Joseph, how did you bring your PlayStation 5 to school, and you're not supposed to be playing video games in class?
Wait, what? I am in the middle of this level, and I am close to winning? Please, Miss Stillwater, can you let me finish this level at least?
No. Because school is not for playing video games. In fact, I'm going to have to keep your PlayStation 5 console for the rest of the day.
Wait, Miss Stillwater, what are you doing?
You heard me right, Joseph, no video games allowed in class. I will be keeping your PS5 until the end of the school day.
Give me back my PlayStation, 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 give me back my PlayStation. I wasn't done playing Paw Patrol Adventures in the City.
Joseph, do not waste class time with your usual childish temper tantrums. Sit right back down in your seat so that I can get started with today's lesson. Congratulations, Joseph, you have just earned yourself a trip to the principal's office. Go there now.
And I am going to tell her that you took my PlayStation 5, and that you plan to sell it on eBay or Facebook Marketplace.
Joseph, I don't want to hear another word from you, okay? You're going to the principal's office, and that's final.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Miss Stillwater, what did Joseph do this time?
Principal Tingley, you won't believe this, but Joseph brought his PlayStation 5 to class, and was playing Paw Patrol when I came into the classroom. I asked him multiple times to put his PS5 away, but he refused to, and he threw a childish tantrum on the floor. Anyways, you deal with him, I have to go back and teach my class.
Joseph, I am not particularly happy with you right now.
Why don't you do something about Miss Stillwater? She decided to take my PS5 away, and I need to get it back. I haven't finished the level I was playing.
That's just what I need to talk to you about. It is against school policy to be bringing video game consoles to class. That's why Miss Stillwater took your PlayStation 5 from you until the end of the school day. And second of all, because of your bad grades, and especially your bad behavior, you will be repeating the 5th grade next school year, unless you take summer school. The superintendent may decide to have you enrolled in the special school this time around.
I don't want to repeat the 5th grade, 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 I don't want to repeat the 5th grade. Please, I promise I will get better grades.
Your childish behavior is one of the reasons we may have to send you to the special school next year. And we are absolutely getting tired of it. You're 11 years old, so stop acting like you're 3 years old. This is not acceptable behavior.
Don't send me to the special school, 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 don't send me to the special school.
Joseph, stop it. Just, stop it. Number 1, you're repeating the 5th grade next year, unless you take summer school and don't fail. And number 2, you're going to the special school next year. In fact, you're going to serve in school suspension until the end of the school year. And you're not going to the school picnic on the last day of school. I'm also going to call your parents about your behavior.
Joseph, Christopher, Reed. We cannot believe how angry we are with you right now. Why did you take your PS5 to school? You know video games aren't allowed at school, and you have to serve in school suspension for the rest of the school year and also repeat the 5th grade next year.
You're even more grounded, not just for the entire summer, but also the first 2 months of the 2023-2024 school year. This means you're not getting your PlayStation 5 back during this time. No Coco Melon, no baby shows. Now go upstairs to your room now.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Coming up, at 3:30 on Cartoony Toe, a full hour of Coco Melon, followed by super simple songs. Stay tuned.
I love watching Coco Melon, my absolute favorite show in the whole wide world. And I get to sing my favorite songs while watching Coco Melon. But I also like to watch Wonder Pets, Paw Patrol, Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood, and Barney and Friends, if only that show didn't get cancelled in 2010. What is it, Mom? Don't you see I'm going to watch Coco Melon?
Alan, can you please come downstairs? In 30 minutes, we're going to be having dinner at a restaurant.
What is it, Mom?
Alan, we're going to Olive Garden because Tony won a first-place prize in the science fair this week.
I'm so happy we're going somewhere to eat, because eating at home all of the time is really boring. However, I think we should go to Chuck E. Cheese's instead of Olive Garden. Olive Garden doesn't have any Coco Melon toys or arcade games.
Here we go again. Doesn't Alan realize he is too old to go to Chuck E. Cheese's? I'm 13 years old, and I don't go to baby restaurants anymore. That's one of the reasons I like Olive Garden. Besides, even if we went to an arcade place, we should go to one that isn't specifically for babies and toddlers.
Alan, we're not going to Chuck E. Cheese's because we're going to Olive Garden instead. Besides, aren't you rather too old to go to Chuck E. Cheese's? You're 16 years old.
But I don't want to go to Olive Garden. That is a very boring restaurant. No arcade games, no kiddie train, no Coco Melon toys. Why don't we go to Chuck E. Cheese's instead of Olive Garden? Chuck E. Cheese's is the best restaurant in the world.
Now Alan, don't get us started with your childish behavior. We need you to behave your absolute best while we're at Olive Garden. Otherwise, you'll be grounded. Understand?
Why can't you take me to Chuck E. Cheese's instead of Olive Garden? Is it that complicated?
Alan, we can go to an arcade place another time, but today, we're going to Olive Garden. Besides, you can have pizza at Olive Garden. There are places other than Chuck E. Cheese's that serve pizza, don't you know that?
This is not looking good. It's going to be really embarrassing while we're at Olive Garden. I think it might be a better idea to have pizza at home instead.
I wanted to go to Chuck E. Cheese's. 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 Please, why can't we go to Chuck E. Cheese's instead of that silly Olive Garden that has no arcade games and Cocomelon toys? Yeah.
Alan.
No!
We're not going to Chuck E. Cheese's, and that is final. Now, stop acting like the big baby you're acting like right now, so that we can go to Olive Garden, and I want you on your very best behavior at dinner.
Hey, don't call me a big baby. How could you do that? I'm 16 years old. I'm not a baby, I'm not a baby. I'm not a baby, I'm not a baby. I'm not a baby, I'm not a baby. Stop calling me a baby, you entitled Catherine, otherwise I'm going to sue you in court, big time. Yeah.
Mom, you know what?
What, Tony?
I really think it's a better idea that we have pizza at home instead. It's going to be really embarrassing to have to deal with Alan's tantrums while we're at Olive Garden, and we may be asked to leave because of it.
I'm thinking the exact same thing. We should have pizza here at home instead. Alan, we're going to have pizza here at home. We can't go into public places with you acting this way.
No, I want to go to Olive Garden. 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 Can we at least go there if we can't go to Chuck E. Cheese's?
Absolutely.
No!
We're still not going to Olive Garden. Instead, we're going to be ordering a pizza to have here for dinner. Right, that is it. Alan, go to your room for 30 minutes. I will let you know when the pizzas are here.
Yeah.
Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, "Did you ever see a dog dancing on a log?" Down by the bay.
I cannot get enough of Cocomelon, especially now that I'm eating 4 slices of pizza while watching these videos.
Do you know why I am very angry right now? It's because my dad took away my Cocomelon DVDs, and my Barney DVDs, and now I can't watch my favorite episodes from either show. I also don't know what to do in order to get my way again anymore. This is just ridiculous, and I want my Cocomelon DVDs back. Why? Why does this have to happen to me? Oh, wait a minute, I just remembered something. I have a Zoom meeting with Arthur, and he's going to help me out. And by the way, the meeting is going to start right now.
Good afternoon, Joseph.
Good afternoon to you, Arthur. Thank you for having me in the meeting.
No problem. Here is some good news that I would like to tell you, so listen very closely. Because your dad took away your Cocomelon DVDs, I have a really good suggestion in order for you to get your way again. And this is something much better than having to repeat the 5th grade. Tomorrow when you go to school, you're going to try and catch the preschool bus, so that you can go to preschool instead of the 5th grade. And there, you will be able to watch Cocomelon all you want. In addition, you will also be able to eat popcorn, take a nap, make drawings with crayons, and sing baby songs.
You know what? That is a really good suggestion. I never even thought about this. But I've always wished that I was in preschool instead of the 5th grade.
I know. I wished the exact same thing when I was attending the same special school that Larry Loud attended. But now I don't have to listen to boring lectures for hours on end, and instead, Larry and I kind of have our own preschool, and we watch Cocomelon and Wonder Pets every single day. Anyways, I hope you will be able to be in preschool instead of having to repeat the 5th grade another year.
I can't wait for this moment. Finally, going back to preschool where I don't have any homework, and where I can sing my favorite songs in the world.
Anyways, I better get going. Karen and I are going to watch Wonder Pets. But I wish you all the best, and I wish you good luck back in preschool.
Thank you, Arthur. You're the best. You have a good rest of your afternoon.
Same to you, Joseph. Take care.
Crayons, check. Coloring book, check. Construction paper, check. Nursery rhymes, check. Popcorn, check. Looks like I'm all set to go back to preschool. This will be so much better than 5th grade.
Are you going to volunteer at the preschool?
Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to help out with the songs.
I see.
Mommy, this boy didn't say he was volunteering last week.
I know. Volunteers sometimes show up at the preschool. Okay, Kevin, you have a good day at preschool. I will see you at lunchtime.
Good morning, Mr. Johnson.
Good morning, Kevin. Joseph, what are you doing here on my bus? You know this bus is only for preschool and kindergarten students.
Well, Dave, I just got held back all the way to preschool, and that's why I'm boarding this bus. And I am very happy to be back in preschool.
If that was the case, Base would have notified me about that already, but you're a 5th grade student, so you need to step off of this bus, and take the bus for elementary students. I don't believe you at all.
No, I'm in preschool, not the 5th grade. I was in the 5th grade, but I got held back. I'm serious. So please, I want you to take me to preschool, where I can watch CoComelon all day long.
Joseph, do not waste my time with your childish behavior, especially because there are preschool and kindergarten students on this bus. I want to get them to class on time, and right now is the morning rush hour, so there is a lot of traffic on the freeway. Please, get off this bus so I can take the kids to school.
I want to go to preschool, 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 I want to go to preschool. Please, I don't want to go to my 5th grade class.
Joseph, get off this bus, right now. You're embarrassing me, yourself, and you're especially embarrassing the preschool and kindergarten students. If you don't get off, I'm going to have to notify Base, and I will also be calling your parents.
I'm not getting off this bus because I don't belong in the 5th grade anymore. I was held all the way back to preschool, don't you see that? And I was looking forward to my first day back in preschool.
Joseph, I'm not going to tell you again. You need to step off this bus because you're not a preschool student. You're in elementary school. You know what? I'm going to have to notify Base. Bus 84 to Base, I have an elementary student who was wanting to ride the preschool bus because he claims he was held back from 5th grade to preschool, when in fact, that is not true. I told him multiple times to get off the bus, but he refused to, and he is acting very childish.
Base to 84, have the student removed from the bus, and inform his parents.
10-4, thank you. Joseph, I want you off this bus, now. Otherwise, the students are going to be late to their classes.
No, for the 1,000,000th time, I am not getting off this bus because I am going to preschool.
Hey, kid, you need to step off this bus because you're not a preschool or kindergarten student.
Sarah, could you watch over the kids while I take this troublemaker to his house, which is only a block from here?
Sure thing, Dave. I will most certainly do that.
All right, Joseph, you're coming with me.
Alright, the kids are on their way to school. Now, time to get some work done. Dave, what are you doing here? And what did Joseph do this time?
Well, Mrs. Reed, Joseph tried to board the preschool bus, and he claimed he was held back all the way to preschool, when in fact, he is a 5th grade student at Lakewood Elementary. I told him multiple times that he can't ride the preschool bus, and that he needed to step off the bus. But he refused to listen to me, and even threw a temper tantrum. Can you deal with him, because I have to take the preschoolers and kindergartners to school. You have a good day, Mrs. Reed.
You too, Dave. Joseph Christopher Reed, you are in big trouble. And I mean big trouble. Joseph, I cannot believe that you tried to board the preschool bus, and you're only to ride the bus that you're assigned. That is it, you're even more grounded, for the entire summer. Now let's get into the car so that I can take you to school. Joseph, where are you going? Come back here, I need to get you to school. Joseph Christopher Reed, stop slamming doors, and come downstairs. You're going to school and that is final.
Mom, what are you doing? Put me down. I do not deserve to be treated like this.
Stop it. Just stop it.
We have less than a minute until the dismissal bell rings. It is 11:59 right now. I'm so proud of how most of you did while in the 5th grade, and I am looking forward to seeing you graduate from elementary school tomorrow morning, and I wish you good luck in middle school next year. You all have a great summer, and good luck next year. Joseph, I want you to stay in class for a few minutes.
What is it, Miss Stillwater?
Joseph, I do not want to tell you this, but because of your behavior, and your performance this school year, you're going to have to attend summer school this summer, and if you fail, you will be repeating the 5th grade.
I don't want to go to summer school, or repeat the 5th grade all over again next year. I want to spend my summer with my friends, and watching baby shows.
Joseph, I've had enough of your childish behavior already. You're either going to summer school, or you're going to have to repeat the 5th grade next year. Joseph, you're going to attend summer school, otherwise you'll be repeating the 5th grade. If you'd like, I can take you to Principal Tingley's office, and she is going to explain everything to you.
I don't want to go to summer school. 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 Miss Stillwater, don't make me take summer school. I want to be watching CoComelon instead.
You see, this is just the reason you're going to have to take summer school or repeat the 5th grade next year. The other reason is you have been getting mostly D's and F's on your assignments and your exams. You know what, let's go to the principal's office.
Wait, Miss Stillwater, I can explain myself. I didn't mean to turn in my assignments late. Really, I also didn't mean to plagiarize on my assignments either. I just did them really quickly because I wanted to watch CoComelon.
Miss Stillwater, thank you for stopping by my office with Joseph. Because there are things we need to discuss.
Absolutely, he has been misbehaving in class throughout the school year, a lot of the time. He throws tantrums like a 3-year-old, which is absolutely embarrassing for me and my students. And he has pretty much failed most if not all of his assignments and exams.
Joseph, you need to hear this. Because of your behavior and your grades this school year, you will be going to summer school, and if you fail your assignments and exams during the summer semester, you will be repeating the 5th grade during the 2023-2024 school year. Do you understand me?
Yes, Principal Dingley.
Also, Miss Morgan is going to be the principal of Lakewood Elementary School beginning with the summer session because I will be retiring today.
Alright everyone, today is the beginning of the summer 2023 semester. Some of you may already know me, but for those of you new, I am Miss Stillwater and I will be your teacher for this session. Before we get started with the lessons for the semester, we're going to introduce ourselves and say what our favorite thing to do is.
My name is Tim, and my favorite thing to do is go to the skate park with my friends and go skateboarding.
I am Leonard, and my favorite activity is playing the guitar.
I am Marcus, and I enjoy riding my bike around the neighborhood when the weather is decent.
I am Anna, and my favorite thing to do is go to Starbucks with my friends on the weekends.
And I'm Joseph. My absolute favorite thing in the world is watch CoComelon and Super Simple Songs.
Who in the world watches CoComelon and Super Simple Songs and they're 10 years old?
Tim, there's no need to interrupt. We have a few more students yet to introduce themselves. Now that we have gone over the syllabus, let's get started with today's lesson. Joseph, can you wake up? You need to pay attention. Joseph, I am serious. Joseph, wake up right now. Do you hear me?
Wait, what?
Joseph, you heard me right. No sleeping allowed in class. You need to pay attention because I am about to give a lesson, and you need to know this information for the exam, which will be in 4 weeks.
I want to take a nap because I could not get that much sleep last night.
Really, Joseph? I am getting fed up with your temper tantrums, number 1, and number 2, you need to get enough sleep so that you're prepared for the day's lessons.
I want to take a nap, 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 entitled Catherine, I want to take a nap.
A 10 or 11-year-old, acting like he's 3 years old? This is not normal.
I know, right? What is this kid's problem? This is really embarrassing to see this.
You know what, Joseph, I've had it with you already, you are not in my class anymore, and I have no choice but to send you to the principal's office so that you can be assigned a different teacher.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Miss Stillwater, what did Joseph do this time? It's only the first day of the summer semester.
Miss Morgan, Joseph has misbehaved a lot in my class during the school year, and I had him take summer school so that he doesn't repeat the 5th grade. But he was sleeping in class, and when I told him that wasn't allowed, he threw another one of his childish tantrums. I am already fed up with him, and I don't want him in my class anymore. Can you deal with him?
Joseph, what has gotten into you lately?
Miss Stillwater is an entitled Catherine because she won't let me take naps during class, and one time, she took away my iPad while I was watching CoComelon during detention. She gave me a failing grade on several assignments when she should have given me an A+.
No. Miss Stillwater is doing her job, but you refuse to do your schoolwork, you never pay attention during her lectures, you fail all of her assignments and exams, And you throw tantrums? I've heard the same thing from Miss Tingley, who was principal before I took over. Joseph, I'm not going to assign you to a different teacher at Lakewood Elementary School. You will be suspended for the rest of the summer semester, and you will be repeating the 5th grade. This coming school year, you will be transferred to the special school. Now, wait at the school entrance while I call your parents.
Joseph, stop crying. This is entirely your fault. I cannot believe that you got suspended from Lakewood Elementary School, and you're going to be transferred to the special school when the school year begins.
Look, I didn't want to go to summer school in the first place because I didn't want to have to listen to Miss Stillwater's boring lectures all day long when I can be listening to CoComelon and super simple songs.
You need to get an education, so that you can go to college when you're done with high school. That's why you need to do well in school. Besides, you're too old for super simple songs and CoComelon.
I am not too old to watch CoComelon, it's my favorite show in the whole wide world. Besides, I don't like having to study for tests, do homework all afternoon.
Too bad. If only you were getting better grades and not misbehaving at school, we wouldn't be in the mess in the first place. But thanks to you, you're going to have to repeat the 5th grade, at the special school. When we get home, Joseph, you will be grounded, and you will immediately go upstairs to your room. No hanging out with Tom and Joey this summer, no watching baby shows, no video games. Joseph Christopher Reed, go upstairs to your room now. Do not slam doors, Joseph.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and ears and mouth and nose, head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
You know what? I really like CoComelon so much. For as long as I am here, CoComelon is my best friend in the whole wide world.
Alan, I think you've been watching YouTube for a good amount of time already. It's time that you do something else. And another thing. You've been smelling pretty funny this past week. When was the last time that you took a shower?
Wait, what?
It's been more than 2 weeks since you last took a shower, and you smell funny because of that. So I think now is a good time to take a shower.
Yeah. I don't want to take a shower. I am really scared to do one.
Alan, really? Are you going to be throwing another tantrum over taking a shower? Come on now. You can watch TV later. Now you need to take a shower.
No, I want to watch TV. 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 Yeah.
You know what? I'm not going to talk to you for a half hour, but I expect you to be taking a shower by that time.
Why does my mom make me take a shower? I want to watch CoComelon. And I am afraid to take a shower. You know what I'm thinking? I'm going to take a bubble bath with my rubber ducky. This is what I've been wanting to do for all of this time, and I can sing my favorite kids' songs while I'm taking a bubble bath. After I take my bubble bath, I am going to watch more CoComelon, because this show is very educational. Alright, I now have my rubber ducky and my Sesame Street bubble bath. Now, time to get into the tub, and while I'm taking my bubble bath, I will be singing my favorite CoComelon songs. Okay, I have my Sesame Street bubble bath and my rubber ducky. I'm ready for my bubble bath right now.
Oh no, not this again. Doesn't Alan realize he is too old for bubble baths, especially with a rubber ducky? Now Alan, don't you realize that you're too old to have a bubble bath, and why do you still have your rubber ducky? I thought we sold that at a yard sale several years ago. Why don't you take a shower instead?
But Mom, I miss taking bubble baths, I really do. And I especially miss singing my favorite kids' songs while taking a bath.
I understand you miss your childhood days, but you're 16. You need to have moved on from those days already. And most people your age don't take bubble baths anymore.
But I really want to take a bubble bath, and I want to take a bath with my rubber ducky. I don't want to take a shower.
Now don't get me started with another childish tantrum. You really need to take a shower, that's most important, and number 2, you're too old to take a bubble bath with your rubber ducky.
Hey Mom, why is Alan acting so childish right now?
Tom, he always behaves this way in certain situations. This time, I asked him to take a shower, but instead, he wants to take a bubble bath with his rubber ducky.
A bubble bath? Really? I'm 13 years old, and I don't take bubble baths anymore. I just take showers, like everyone else my age and older does. That is what Alan needs to do this moment.
I agree with you. And Alan, you better stop acting childish and take a shower, or no CoComelon for the rest of the day.
No. I'll take a shower only if I take a bubble bath.
A bubble bath won't count. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take your Sesame Street bubble bath and your rubber ducky.
I'm going back downstairs because this is way too embarrassing.
No, not my bubble bath. Please. Please, give me back my bubble bath. Yeah.
Absolutely.
No! For the love of Burger King, you need to act your age for once.
I want my bubble bath, 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 I want my bubble bath. I want to take a bubble bath instead of a shower.
That's it. You're not watching CoComelon for the rest of the day. Now take your shower.
No. Don't take away CoComelon. I love CoComelon. Yeah.
Stop it. Just stop it.
I wonder who is calling me right now. I better take this call. Hello.
Hey Joseph, this is Tom.
Hey Tom, I'm surprised you even called me in the first place. I thought you were grounded.
Not anymore. I'm ungrounded for the entire summer. Say, I was thinking, this weekend, Joey is going to come over to my house and we're going to watch Wonder Pets, Paw Patrol, Blue's Clues, CoComelon, Super Simple Songs.
Oh my goodness, that is going to be really fun.
That's why we would like to invite you to join us, and while we are watching baby shows, we are going to be having Domino's pizzas delivered to my house.
You know what, that sounds like an awesome idea. I can't wait to watch baby shows and eat pizza. This is going to be the absolute best day in my entire life.
I know, you're really going to like watching baby shows and having pizza. And I can guarantee you that you will not be grounded anymore, and that you can watch all the baby shows in the world.
That would be awesome if I wasn't grounded on a daily basis anymore, especially when you take into consideration that I am not too old for super simple songs, CoComelon, Blue's Clues, and all the kids shows that I really enjoy watching.
Anyways, I better get going right now, because I have to do some chores around my house. But I look forward to seeing you on Saturday with Tom, and I can't wait for us to be watching Wonder Pets and other kids shows. You have a good rest of your afternoon.
You take care as well, and I will see you tomorrow. Can't wait. I'm very excited to hang out with Tom and Joey, at long last, after not being able to do so during the school year. This has got to be the best thing that has ever happened to me. Finally, I am able to hang out with Tom and Joey, my new best friends, and we're going to be having pizza and watching baby shows all day long. And my parents are not going to find out about this. They're still going to think that I've gone on a really long walk around GoAnimate City. And I am going to hang out with Tom and Joey for the entire summer.
Hey Joseph, I'm glad you were able to make it to my house.
Same here. I can't wait to have pizza and watch Wonder Pets all day long.
Well then, why didn't you say so? Come in the house, Joey already is putting on Wonder Pets, and the pizzas are already here.
Hey Joseph, glad you could make it today.
Yes, same here. I am so glad that now I get to watch kids shows with people who also like them.
It's good to hear that, Joseph. So, we are about to watch Wonder Pets, and I think you're going to really like this show.
I've always wanted to watch that show. But my parents won't let me because they think I'm too old to watch that show.
Nonsense, we watch this show all of the time and my parents don't care.
I agree, no one is too old for certain shows that are for preschool and kindergarteners.
Lenny, is there any way you can write on the chalkboard?
Well, I think it will be better if I teach this class using a laptop. I will be right back.
I think you're too small to use that laptop. And how were you able to get it over here?
2 words, beyond logic. I have to start teaching my virtual class on Zoom.
You know what? I'm really liking this show. And I can't stop watching this. This is just as good as CoComelon.
I know you would like Wonder Pets, Joseph. Say, I can lend you my Wonder Pets DVDs if you'd like.
Yes, that would be a wonderful idea, Joey. Hopefully, my parents will buy me Wonder Pets.
If they can't, then I can use my dad's credit card to buy you Wonder Pets DVDs.
Perfect, I can't wait to get them soon.
Wow, that was the best day we have ever had. Being able to watch baby shows all we want, and have pizza all we want.
Oh my goodness. What is going on over here?
Dad, it's not what you think it is.
Tom, don't lie to us, I want you to tell us the truth. Why is Joey at the house, and why is Joseph here? And another thing, how come you are all eating pizza and watching Wonder Pets?
Well, Mom and Dad, we wanted to have Joseph over because we knew he would like Wonder Pets.
And I was even thinking of lending him my Wonder Pets DVDs.
Tom, you know you are not to have friends over while grounded. But you went ahead and invited Joey and Joseph over, and second of all, you're too old to be watching these baby shows. Joey and Joseph, I will be calling your parents. Tom, we'll deal with you after we deal with them.
Please don't call my parents. I don't want to be grounded.
Too bad, Joseph, we're going to call your parents, and that is final. Same goes to you, Joey.
Tom, what has gone through your mind lately? We told you not to invite your friends over to the house, but you didn't listen to us. How could you do such a thing?
You're grounded for 3 months. First thing, you will not be hanging out with Joey and Joseph because they are troublemakers. Second of all, how many times did we tell you that you are too old for baby shows? Now go upstairs to your room now.
Joey, what did we say about hanging out with Joseph and Tom? We can't believe that you did so while grounded. That's it.
You are even more grounded, even the first 2 months of the new school year. Now go upstairs to your room now.
Joseph Christopher Reed, words cannot describe how angry we are with you right now. We cannot believe that you are hanging out with those 2 other troublemakers, when we told you not to hang out with any troublemakers.
You are grounded for the entire summer, and the first 2 months of the school year. Also, we are not letting you watch CoComelon, Wonder Pets, or Super Simple Songs because you're too old for those baby shows.
So, kids, what are you going to order? I was thinking of getting classic broccoli chicken Alfredo.
I'm thinking I will get a bacon ranch grilled chicken sandwich.
And look, here comes the waitress. Have you all decided?
Are you all ready to order?
Yes, we are, and I would like to go first. I would like to get a classic broccoli chicken Alfredo.
I'm going to get a bacon ranch grilled chicken sandwich with a side of waffle fries.
And for you, what would you like?
I'll take the kids' cheeseburger, and I would like a coloring book and crayons while I'm waiting for the food.
Excuse me, miss, but I think our oldest son is too old to order from the kids' menu, let alone color in a coloring book with crayons. He is 16 years old.
Wait, I am not too old to order anything from any menu. Besides, I really miss coloring with crayons.
I'll be right back with your orders. In 15 to 20 minutes, I have to wait another table. But I can be back in the next 5 minutes if you want to change an order.
Alan, you do realize that no one your age draws in coloring books because those are for younger children, especially preschool and kindergarten age children. And you're also too old to order from the kids' menu. If you look at the menu, it says up to age 12. When the waitress comes back, you should order something from the regular menu.
Yeah.
Now don't get me started with a tantrum, especially in a public place where everyone can see us.
I just want to order kids' cheeseburger, and I also want a coloring book while we're waiting for the food. I just miss my childhood days.
Don't you see? The kids' menu is only for ages 3 to 12, and you're 16. Why don't you order from the regular menu instead?
You see, I don't draw with crayons anymore, let alone use kids' coloring books. And I am only 13 years old. Also, I had a feeling this was going to get really embarrassing.
Alan, I think Tony has a point. Besides, you don't want to embarrass everyone in the restaurant with your tantrums, do you?
I want a coloring book, 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 I want a coloring book. Why can't you let me draw in a coloring book with crayons? Yeah.
Alan.
No!
You're not getting a coloring book and that's final. It's fine that you miss your childhood days, but you need to realize that you're 16 years old, and you need to move on from those days. More importantly, you're embarrassing yourself, the entire family, and everyone in this restaurant. Now stop throwing your childish tantrums and get up off the floor.
Don't call me childish, 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 don't call me childish. I'm 16 years old. I'm only upset that you don't want to get me a coloring book.
Well, maybe if you stop throwing those tantrums, and at your age, I would not have to call you childish. Now get up off the floor and get back into your chair, unless you want us to get thrown out of the restaurant.
Excuse me, are you all part of this boy's family?
Yes, we are. This is my oldest son who is throwing a tantrum right now.
I don't want to tell you this, but I have to. Because your son's behavior has been embarrassing for everyone in this restaurant. I'm going to have to ask you all to leave the premises.
That's it, Alan. We're going straight home, and you're going to be sent to your room when we get home.
Yeah.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Do you know what is really making me angry right now? The fact that Arthur is getting really good grades in college, and I have to repeat the silly 5th grade this coming school year, at the special school where Arthur and Larry Loud used to attend but dropped out a few months ago when they moved in to live with Karen. This is so not fair. I'm the one who should have gotten good grades during the school year because I did all my assignments correctly, number 1. And number 2, I did not deserve to fail any of my exams. I don't know what to do anymore. Wait a minute, I just have the perfect idea, and I don't need Arthur or Karen's help this time. I'm going to get Arthur suspended from college by making plagiarized homework assignments and then turning them into his professors with his name on the assignments. That would teach the universe that I deserve to get an A+, not an F-. Ha 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 ha. The only thing is Arthur is coming home this summer, and I will have to wait until he goes back to college to get him suspended. But during the school year, I'm going to put the plagiarized assignments into an envelope and will label the envelope study guides. Of course, Mom and Dad are going to ask me to help them mail the study guides to Arthur because he sometimes forgets them, and he doesn't have a printer in his dorm room. Alright, now that it's been a month since Arthur went back to college, I'm going to open the plagiarized assignments from last school year, and then print them out, because I now have a printer. And I'm hearing that Arthur did leave his study guide envelope, and that my parents are going to mail it to him in a few days. And now that I changed all of the plagiarized homework assignments to have Arthur's name on them instead of my name, I am going to print them out, and put them with the study guides. Oh good, here's the study guide envelope.
We have to remind Arthur a lot of times that he needs to take his study guide envelope with him. He forgot it when he went back to college. Joseph, can you help us find the envelope that has Arthur's study guides?
Here you go, I found it on the dining room table.
Thank you so much, Joseph. I didn't think you would be this helpful, but I'm happy to see that you're starting to improve.
You're very welcome.
How are we going to send this to Arthur just in time?
I have a brilliant idea, David. We're going to use GoAnimate logic so that Arthur doesn't have to wait days to get his study guides.
You know what, that is an excellent idea, Jane.
Okay, I should have received my study guides from my parents by now. They told me they were sending it to me by means of GoAnimate logic. Oh good, the envelope arrived. Now I don't have to worry about falling behind in any of my classes.
Alright class, remember that your papers are due right now. So please take them out and my TA is going to collect them. Tonight, she will grade them, and I will hand them back at the start of next class. With that said, let's get started with today's lesson.
I've gotten all my assignments turned in, and I should be getting high scores on them. Because that has been the case all of this time. Looks like I just received an email on my computer. Let's read what it says. What is this? How can this make any sense? I have gotten mostly A's and B's throughout my entire college career. Why should I have to meet up with the Dean of Students in his office?
Arthur, what has gotten into you lately? All of your professors have shown me your most recent homework assignments, and showed to me that you plagiarized on every assignment.
Look, I never plagiarize. I cite every single source that I use when doing assignments.
Don't you lie to me, because that will only make the situation worse. I have copies of your most recent assignments.
Surely, it can't be me who is copying and pasting from Wikipedia.
Stop lying to me. Maybe if I show you the assignments, then you will get a better understanding. Here, take a look at these assignments.
This cannot be. I accidentally took this out of my study guide envelope, and my professor took the assignment.
Arthur, this is something to be taken seriously. Plagiarizing is not permitted at this college, because we want our students to be honest academically. But you were academically dishonest. Because of this, you will be suspended for the rest of the semester. Now get out of my office.
Arthur, we are so disappointed in you. We can't believe you got suspended from college because you plagiarized on your most recent homework assignments.
But Mom and Dad, I didn't actually plagiarize on any of my assignments. You know me, I am an A and B student.
Normally, we would believe you, but after the Dean of Students showed us of you plagiarizing, we can't believe you. Now, we're going to discuss this with you later. I think your future is in jeopardy.
I cannot believe it has all come down this. Me getting suspended for something I never did. And someone has to be behind all of this. Wait a minute, I think Joseph is behind all of this. He always does something to get someone else into trouble. Now, this is where I'm most likely going to find the plagiarized homework assignments. Mom, Dad, can you two please come upstairs? I think I found proof that I did not plagiarize on my homework assignments.
What is it, Arthur, and what are you doing in Joseph's room?
I just found the plagiarized homework assignments on his laptop. I want you to see this.
Joseph, Christopher, Reed. Get over here right now. You are in big trouble. Joseph, we can't believe you got Arthur suspended from college by putting his name on the homework assignments that you plagiarized last school year. This is one of the worst things you have ever done.
You are even more grounded. This means you will not be going trick-or-treating this year for Halloween. You are not getting anything for Christmas. Now stay in your room and think about what you did. Arthur, we want to give you a sincere apology for what happened.
So does this mean I am not suspended from college anymore?
First, we're going to have to notify the Dean of Students about what really happened, and then we'll also have to send an appeal letter to the Dean of Students.
Joseph. Stop slamming doors. Good morning, class, and welcome back, Arthur. I sincerely apologize for what happened to you 2 weeks ago. But it's good to have you back in my class. That being said, let's start today's lesson.
Hey Mum, where are we right now? I thought we were going to go to the grocery store.
Like I told you, Alan, we're at a car wash because we need to wash the car before going to the store.
I see.
Now, the machine is going to wash the car.
Yeah.
Really? Alan? Why are you throwing another temper tantrum?
I'm really scared of this car wash because it is raining. How can it be raining in a car wash? I thought there would be people washing the car, like we do at home. I don't like it raining. It makes me really scared.
Come on, you are 16 years old, and people your age don't get scared of car washes. Besides, you never had an issue with rain before. What's the problem now?
No, I will not stop being afraid of this car wash. And I am especially scared that it is raining inside of the building, and it's much louder than when it rains outside.
It's not actually raining inside. Those are the machines that are washing the car. Next there will be machines that will be putting soap on the car. And the last phase, the car will be rinsed. Now, will you stop being such a big baby for once?
No, I am not going to stop crying until it stops raining. Make it stop raining, make it stop raining, make it stop raining inside of the building. Yeah.
Alan, I'm being serious. If you keep up this temper tantrum behavior, then I am not going to buy you your favorite cereal at the store, and you will be grounded for a week.
Mum, I'm sorry. It's just that I especially don't like it when it's raining, so that's going to be much louder than regular rain. Can you please give me a teddy bear so that I can be safe from this scary rainstorm?
Alan. No! I'm not giving you a teddy bear, because of the way you're acting right now. And number 2, there is no teddy bear in the car. And number 3, you're too old to have a teddy bear. Those are for younger children, and you're 16 years old.
My goodness, this is getting really embarrassing. All because we're in a car wash. I'm not scared of this, or the rain. And in fact, like Mom said, it's not actually raining. Those are machines that are washing the car. I'm only 13, and I have gotten over my childhood fears.
I agree with everything Tony just said. Why don't you learn from him for once?
Why are we in a big cloud all of a sudden? This is making me more scared.
Really, Alan? It's soap, not a cloud. And it's going to be a few minutes before the machines rinse the car.
It's going to be even more embarrassing when we go to the store. In fact, I think it would be a good idea if we went straight home and went to the store another day.
I don't know about that. But we need to buy food for the next couple of weeks because we're almost out. But I can figure out something once we leave the car wash.
Make it stop, 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 make it stop. I'm scared of both the rain and the cloud. Yeah.
Alan, enough of the childish behavior. You know what? We're not getting you your favorite cereal at the store because of how you're acting right now. I told you many times to stop throwing a childish tantrum like the big baby you're acting like right now, but you would not listen to me. Alright, that's it. Alan, we're going straight home, and we're going to the store tomorrow. And we're going to hire a babysitter to watch over you because you're not coming with us.
No, you cannot do this to me. I want my favorite cereal. 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 Yeah.
You're not getting your favorite cereal because you continue to throw a tantrum. And look, going to the car wash wasn't so bad after all. You'd realize that.
Oh look, it finally stopped raining. I'm safe. Can we go to Chuck E. Cheese's?
Absolutely.
No! We're going straight home, and that is final. Stop it. Just stop it.